Welcome to White Regis TV Film Review and Preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This week, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny released in cinemas as the fifth and final installment of the Indiana Jones franchise. The film stars Harrison Ford in his final portrayal as his iconic adventurer Indiana Jones, alongside John Rhys-Davies, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Antonio Banderas, Boyd Holbrook, and Mads Mikkelsen. The film revolves around Indy and his estranged goddaughter trying to locate an ancient artifact that Indy found during World War II in order to stop a Nazi scientist from acquiring it and changing the past. The film is the only film in the franchise not written by George Lucas or directed by Steven Spielberg. Instead, those duties were passed off to director James Mangold, who famously directed 2017's Logan and 2019's Ford v Ferrari, also known in the UK as Le Mans 66. Currently, the film is tracking to struggle at the weekend box office due to a perceived lack of interest from under-30s, as well as the divisive fan reaction to the fourth film, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And currently the film has opened to divisive reviews from critics, with only 66% positive reviews. The film is currently in cinemas, ours, courtesy of Disney. As far as I know, the franchise will not be explored any further. There were plans to do another young indie sort of project, but that was cancelled in favour of the studio focusing on Star Wars. This week, the trailer for Blumhouse's supernatural horror film Five Nights at Freddy's was released. The film stars Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, and Matthew Lillard, and the film revolves around a troubled security guard who accepts a nighttime job at a once successful abandoned family entertainment centre where he discovers its four animatronic mascots move and kill anyone that is still there after midnight. The film is based on the video game franchise of the same name and is in cinemas this Halloween season. Now, I did watch the trailer and I'm a Blumhouse fan, so I will check it out at some point, and it does look good. Well, it looks decent. So I will check it out at the right time. In other news, a potential American actors strike could be coming any day now, on the heels of the writers' strike, with a lot of high-profile actors like Jennifer Lawrence signing a letter endorsing the possibility of a strike in light of the union's contract coming up for negotiation. That is a developing story, so for more details please check online. The Flash is also set to potentially a bomb at the box office due to the film open to sort of very split down the middle, 50-50 reviews from critics, but it also doesn't help the competitive market, the troubles with lead actor Ezra Miller that have been in the forefront of the press, as well as the lack of interest from the core DC fans due to the upcoming reboot of the DC universe. Also this week was released a second trailer for Dune Part 2, the sequel to 2021's Dune, and it contained a lot of new footage and showed off the action, so stay tuned for that. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I will be previewing Insidious: The Red Door, the fifth installment in the Insidious franchise, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, the 7th installment in the Mission Impossible franchise. Now back to Gary in the studio.